Whenever you hear someone say that housework can never finish, it is not a joke, it's a serious thing. So today, Saturday, February 24th, 2024, I got up, spent about 2 hours hanging out laundry. Then I had breakfast and started cleaning the house. Started with my room because it is the easiest room. So I said, okay, let me just do a little vlog to show how I spent that part of the day. That's a cleaning aspect. As soon as I finished cleaning my room, I remembered that my laptop bag was dirty and I said I was going to wash it. So I went to the laundry room and I washed my laptop bag. It came to my mind that DJ's bag was also dirty, so I gave him his bag in a bath pan to wash. And of course, if DJ washing, Deja has to wash too. So I gave her her basin with 2 pairs of socks so that she could wash in the meantime. Because after all, she loves wear socks and she loves dirty up socks. Every time she's around the house, she wants a pair of socks to put on. So while she was washing her socks, DJ was washing his bag and I was hanging out my bag. I could not find any proper way to hang up my laptop bag, so I struggled with it, but eventually I just set it a particular way. This is the video of everything that I washed or everything that I hung out, because we don't wash in the mornings really, we wash overnight, but this is a video of everything that we hung out in the morning when we got up. So Deja and DJ spent quite a few minutes, I would say maybe about 15-20 minutes washing the 1 or 2 little items, and so I went back to the living room to show you how the house was looking, so you have an idea of what it looked like before and you can see what it looked like after. So I didn't do the living room right away. I went to Deja's room because I cleaned it last weekend, so it wasn't too much work. So it was just to straighten up the dresser, straighten up the bed, sweep out the room and take out the garbage in the bathroom. But as I said, not a lot of work. So it's usually better for me, it motivates me more when I get the easier areas out of the way, so that at least I can say, boy, I have this down, this down, this down, rather than when I have a whole heap of things piled up. So by this point, I had the laundry down, I washed my laptop bag, I completed my bedroom, and I was just about complete with just about finished Deja's room. So after I was through with Deja's room, I went to check back on the kids to make sure that they were doing what they were supposed to be doing and not just playing in the water. So they were just about through, but they didn't do it good, which I didn't expect them to do it good. I just wanted them to be involved. So I took DJ's bag and I washed it a bit more, and then I rinsed it so that we could go hang it out. Then I took the socks that Deja had, and I think I had found an underwear for her and I gave it to her as well. So I just took everything that she had washing and finished it up. Well, washed it, so to speak. She did her thing, but you know that it wouldn't be at the level that we would want. So I finished washing them, added a little fabric softener, and then I rinsed them and went to pin them out on the line. Again, I struggled with how to hang out the bag. I don't know how I used to hang out the bags before, but for some reason, the bags just, I don't know what happened. Anyways, I hung it out a particular way because I was just thinking, me just want them to dry. Them never look too aesthetically pleasing on the line, but this time I said, boy, I can't have OCD. Me just have to go put them out and make them dry. So I hung out the stuff for Deja, and then I went to check on the boys' room. I had already given them instructions to clean up their room, so I just went to check, just do a little review, and it wasn't too bad, maybe 1 or 2 things on the floor, so I pointed out whatever needed to be done, and I left them to do it. Then I went to start the big part now, which was the living room, because I wanted to reset the living room, but I didn't know how to do it. So I was talking to the kids, I was talking to Denver, I was asking for feedback, and I was like, guys, how can we fix up the living room? I just wanted it to look a little different. So I took out everything. Well, I kind of pushed away everything, took out the mat, brought it outside because it needed a proper cleaning. So I just kind of went through, pushed away everything, as I said, and dust down, sweep down, do everything. And I started to say, okay, if I put this here and this here, where would we put this, and so on. And DJ came. He was giving his ideas, and he's like, you guys keep on cutting me. Because if he said one thing, I would say, okay, so where are you going to put the center table? He's like, oh, I didn't think about that. So we spent quite a bit of time trying to figure out how we could reset the living room to just give it a fresh look. Of course, Denver and Nate, helpful as always. They helped me to move things around. I eventually came up with an idea and we tried it. I took a little break and had a yogurt, and then I went back to the cleaning. So at this stage, I was mopping the floors, trying to just get the place to look as nice and fresh as possible, because you know how I am. You know I am. I have a perfectionist spirit in me. So I will show you the updated look soon, but then we went on the road and collected my packages for me, because I had some things that I was expecting in relation to a trip, an upcoming trip that Denver and I have. It was a bit hard cleaning with the kids in the space, so I took a little break and I did a unboxing, so to speak, for TikTok, where I was just showing all the things that I bought. So I will do a separate video where I will try on the outfits, so you can look forward to that video. So this is what the place looked like when I finished my reset. So I ended up putting the sofa to the door, and it's a bit different, but I like it. Eventually, I cleaned the back veranda, and I told the kids to start picking up the clothes right away, because I didn't want, if it rained, we had to be rushing to pick up the things. And based on the number of things you see on the line, you can just imagine if rain for fall and wet up back everything. So I just said, you know what, let me just cook dinner same time, because since I'm already at work so much and everybody at work so hard and everybody hungry, let me just do dinner. So while the kids were picking up the clothes off the line, I did dinner. At this time, Denver was on the road, so it was just me and the kids home. So I decided that I was going to do some spaghetti with corned beef. Deja calls it pasta. She loves it, but the sad truth is my family eats a lot, and something like pasta or spaghetti would not go a far way. So when I do spaghetti, I have to also do either some rice or some dumplings. And because everybody in my family love dumplings, I went with dumplings. So DJ came and he said he wanted to help me to make one of the dumplings. So I'm there and I'm just mixing the dumpling, I mix the flour and I'm just making the dumplings and putting it in the pot. And he's there with one dumpling for basically the whole time. The entire time I was there making dumplings, he had one and he couldn't make it. So he was saying, how come you make it look so easy? So I was thinking, maybe that's really how it looks to a lot of people. They see you working. Sometimes even your spouse, maybe. They see you just doing stuff and it probably look easy to them. But if they were to try, problem. So DJ was there with him one dumpling until him just said, it's okay, mommy, here, take it, I don't want it. And he started eat off the flour off him hand. Him saying, give up, he can't manage it. So I finished making the dumplings. I cut up a little seasoning. Please, nobody don't come for me. I did not cut up any onion because I didn't have any onion. And I just used a little sweet pepper because the kids don't eat it and they're going to waste it. So I just cut up a little seasoning just to flavor the pot. Remember, we all cook different. So no, please don't come for me. Come and know when it comes to cooking videos, oh, we as Jamaicans stay, you know. So no, please don't come for me. So as I said, I did just a little seasoning, and then and by seasoning I mean like the pepper, the sweet pepper, and some scallion. So I just cooked those a little, just fry them up in the oil a little bit, put in the corned beef, and then I added some black pepper and some ketchup. And this is just my way of doing it. If I was eating just the corned beef alone, I know most people prefer it with like sweet corn or whatever, but I didn't put anything else in it other than the spaghetti or the pasta. So this by itself is really one dish, but as I said, my family greedy. We eat a lot. Me too. We eat a lot, and we love dumplings, so we just do it this way. So I served both things. So by the time me start finish up, DJ start take out him plates and ready up himself, because him sissy at dinner time and him well ready for him dinner. So I finished up and I served dinner. Wanna see how my dumpling them look? Somebody did say my dumpling them look like them got a good school. So anyways, so I usually like to serve my dumplings last so that they can be very warm, even though everything just come off of the fire. But as I said, it was just me and the kids home, so I just shared for the three of them and for myself. I don't have to one thing with my family. My children, when mommy's here, my husband, one thing with them, you know, I have to call them 2, 3, 4 times for food. From food ready, them a present themselves. Them just want you call them one time and then ready. Mom and I have a joke where she always come and get her spoon ready, because if a rice and you see she come with one spoon, you know, so she mean business. Anyway, see Nate turn up. When you see Nate just appear, nah fi call nobody. DJ I'll come and get forks for everybody. Him just ready. Him know say food time and him ready for him food. He not even wait 2 seconds. Him just saying prayer and him start. Nah waste no time. Deja has this thing where you can't use the same fork that you used to cut up her dumplings to give her to eat with, because she don't want her fork to look dirty, she said. So you have to use something separate and cut it up. So she gave me her food to cut up her dumplings for her. I gave her 2 dumplings and I gave the boys 3, and everybody ate off their dinner. So after they ate, I went to have a shower, and I said I was going to do the video that I promised, which I haven't done yet as at the point of recording this audio. That is the one with the dresses, to try on the outfits. I put on one of the outfits so far, a little romper, and from then they come in him a trouble me. So I'm waiting on him because I didn't want to do the trying on until he was home. So he came home, he had dinner, and he liked the outfit I had on. So he's going to help me to do the rest. So I will do that video at another time. But pretty much that is how I spent my day. The kids did a fight over the juice. Deja was telling me to make sure I give the boys juice because they're begging off her juice. But I eventually made their juice. But I am still on my what you call that, my fast from juices and sugary drinks for Lent. So I am only drinking water. But that is basically it in a nutshell, guys. I know that was a mouthful, but I hope you made it to the end of this video. And if you did make it to the end of this video, please leave a comment to let me know that you actually watched the entire thing, and let me know if you enjoyed this vlog. Once again, I really appreciate all of you who follow, who subscribe, who watch, who like, who share, who comment. And I encourage you, if you have not yet subscribed, to subscribe.